everyone, Roberto here for another video review, this time with the new Jaffa Cakes cherry flavour. Yeah, McVitie's have just done a massive amount of different Jaffa Cake flavours recently all of a sudden. After I think other companies and other places doing them for a long time. I think Marks & Spencer have did quite a few for a while, and Vidal have done them for a while as well, and they just basically stuck at doing just essentially orange flavoured Jaffa Cakes for so long, which I guess is it's what the Jaffa's all about, isn't it? Type of orange and things. But yeah, very odd. But they've all of a sudden just done loads of them. So they've done what was it, cranberry and orange one. They did a pineapple one. I think they might have done a lemon one, strawberry one. Yeah, now a cherry one. So I think some of them have been limited edition ones, but this one doesn't look to be. So interesting. Very much in favour of this one. I think this one will be quite nice actually, because cherry works very well with dark chocolate, and yeah. And here it says, well, it's got some blurb on here. The Ruby Red Rebel of the Jaffa crew, packed with flavour. Take your taste buds on a wild ride. And it says cheeky there like that. And cherry bomb it says there in some of the corners. And yeah, interesting. So very. I'm actually say I must say this one. I think I've been a bit sort of not sure about some of the other flavours. Basically, they've never been quite as good as the sort of regular Jaffa Cakes, but this one does have a good chance of being pretty good actually, I must say. Now one thing I'm a bit a bit of an odd one here. I've just noticed it says biscuit cake there, and I don't know why they've put that there, because there we go, it's the it's whether it's a biscuit or a cake. People protesting and like having a sort of okay. Yeah, basically, long story short is there was some, I think it was on QI this was basically, but just videos you had to prove it was a cake because there was tax on biscuits basically. And if they said it was a cake, it's like, well, you're not paying tax. So I think the government in the UK or whatever tried to make them pay tax on it, and they had to prove it wasn't a biscuit. And I don't know if there's other reasons for it. There might be some other bits that perhaps made it made it not quite as interesting, the tail or whatever as it was, that there's other factors involved. But the long story short is that I think what actually sort of proved it was the case was that biscuits go soft when left out, whereas cakes go hard, and these go hard if you leave them out. So there might be other small things involved that have to be there, whatever. But I think that was a sort of very layman's terms way of it happening. So there you go. So it is a cake, yeah, at least as far as that's concerned. What else does it say here? Yeah, 10 light sponge cakes with dark crackly chocolate and a cherry flavour centre. Yeah, so cherry flavour. So it's got palm fat in. You see there? Anything else in there of interest? I can't see anything specifically interesting. Suitable for vegetarians, it says. Yeah, so per 100 grams, 375 calories, 8 grams of fat, 4 of which are saturates. It's not bad really. Most chocolate bars are between 500 and 550 calories per 100 grams. So obviously this is a cake, so it's not quite the same. But yeah, not bad as far as that's concerned. And per 12.2 gram cake, 46 calories, 1 gram of fat, 0.5 of which are saturates. Yes, there we are. So not too bad, not too bad. So I don't know whether they're shrinking or not, these cakes. I'm sure usually in the main ones are 50 calories. So I don't know if they made them slightly smaller or not. I'm not sure. What's the weightage of this? Does it have one somewhere? Must have one, but I can't see it. I can't see the weight of the pack. Usually they do give you the weight. They usually do, but I can't easily see it. It might be somewhere in small print on the back somewhere, but I can't see it anywhere. I mean, I guess obviously the whole thing. Each cake is 12.2, so it must be 122 grams in total, but it doesn't specifically say anywhere that I can see. There we go. It's got some other stuff there. Join the Jaffanatics at Facebook / Jaffa Cakes and Jaffa Cakes Official on Instagram. Yeah, it says McVitie's Jaffa Cakes, chocolate on top, sponge on the bottom, and a tangy cherry fruity bit in the middle. There we go. Yeah. Got some stuff on there as well, best before and things like this. Right, well, I'm very excited for these ones. We should give them an open. So let's do it. Let's give them an open. Right, let's give these new McVitie's Jaffa Cakes cherry flavour Jaffa Cakes an open. Yeah, very excited for these ones, must say. Very excited, very excited. Yeah, do look quite nice. The packaging is very nice. I like this little protest thing on there. Do they have that on? I've got the blackcurrant ones to do as well, coming up soon. So yes, they've got it there as well. Yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, interesting. Bit of a sneak peek there. Okay, yes, right. Okay, so let's give these an open then. So I've done about 780 reviews at the time of recording. So if you like this review, this video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Yeah, and I'll put a link to a place in the top right hand corner of the screen as you look. To all my other reviews, so yeah, if you watch this one, go check those out as well. Hope you enjoy them too. Right, okay, so yeah, it looks a bit odd there, something a bit funny about one of these. I was looking at it there. It looks very red. You see, it's like a red, if it's a reflection of this. In the packaging, you can see that there's red bits coming up. I don't know what that's from. Maybe just be, I think it might be my t-shirt actually, yes, I ignore that. I thought it was like some of the cherry coming from the Jaffa Cakes, but it looked quite interesting, that was nice. Yeah, so I've got 10 of them, I think, so let's have a check. We've got one out here, of course, but we've got 4 and 5 there, so there are 10. They feel a bit dry, I must say, but there we go. Smart Jaffa Cake is like a UFO shenanigan. Yeah, smells quite nice. A nice cherry smell coming from them as I open them, and as I get a bit close to them as well. Let's give them a bit of a measure then in diameter. About 5.3 centimeters in diameter. So they're not perfect circles, I don't think. 5.2 in some instances, but yeah. In the height, about 1.27, 1.3 millimeters. Right, okay, right. So let's give them a bit of a chop then. Let's see. So let's move to the side a bit. Yes, you can see it's basically not quite centered, but I think they're usually quite well done. These, you can see the bottom as well. Bit of a sort of a baked cake bottom there. They feel very dry, these ones. They do feel quite dry. Let's give them a bit of a cut. So I'll cut it from. Try from the bottom actually. Let's see if that makes it easier to keep the top. I've flattened it slightly, but there you go. You can see there. That's what we're up against. So yeah, you can see it just looks dark. I think because the chocolate on the top stops the light getting through, so you can't see it's like a cherry colour. So we'll look into that in a minute. That's basically what you're up against. So you can see it's a quite dry cake, really. It's not very moist at all, but it seems to work quite well. You see that sort of thin chocolate, dark chocolate top, which works pretty well with it. Bit of an odd one, really, because as I say, the sponge and stuff, it's not. I think that's why sometimes the other flavours don't work, because I think the orange one just makes it seem a bit more moist and accompanies the sort of cake quite well. So we could take some of the chocolate off the top, maybe, so you can see the colour underneath. So there you go. So I think you can see it there, can't you? Yeah. So you can see it's quite cherry colour there underneath. So not bad there. Yeah. So from the front it doesn't look that way, but from the top the light catches it. You can definitely see it's very cherry coloured. Lovely. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, I think we should give them a taste. Let's do it. Hey, excited for these? Let's give them a taste. Right. Okay. Let's get these new McVitie's Jaffa Cakes cherry flavour Jaffa Cakes taste. Yeah. So lovely. Look very nice. Yeah. What's it say there? Cherry bomb. Does it say? I'm sure it says. Sometimes it says cherry bomb. It says yeah, cherry bomb. There we go. You can read it. Focus in, but there we go. Yes. Right. So got one here. We've already had a look at what they look like on the inside thing. So let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Give it a taste. Nice cherry smell as you put them towards your nose, I must say, or your mouth. Not bad. Not bad. It just don't seem to work quite as well as the regular Jaffa Cakes. All the other flavours just never do. And this one included, I don't know why. Still pleasant though. It's a nice cherry flavour. It just seems to. It just doesn't seem to work as well in Jaffa Cake form as the regular orange does. I don't know what it is. I think it's quite a specific item, this, and I just think generally, it's a funny one to sort of. I don't know. I just don't know. I just think it's one of those where it just otherwise just perhaps just doesn't work with other flavours. Even though you'd think it would, but the orange one is just so nice and so moist and so perfect. None of the other flavours I've tasted they've been okay, but they've never quite worked as well. I mean, the cherry is quite a strong flavour, but for some reason, I don't know, it just doesn't come through as well, even then. I don't know if it's just the jelliness of it. I don't know, something about the jelly that doesn't quite work with the flavourings. It does with the orange, I'm not sure. Just remember this actually of the old advertising campaign where there's a teacher teaching children about the moon, stages of the moon. It'd be like, start with sort of, full moon, let's go. Half moon. mm. 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 Total eclipse like that. I said one more time and get another one, and kids would be all repeating it after her, you know. Mm. Mm. Very tempting, very moist this though, so I can understand it. Mm. So not too bad then, I think, but it's just the flavours just don't come through. The flavour of the cherry just doesn't quite work as well. I don't know what it is. I mean, cherry's a nice flavour, works with dark chocolate. It just doesn't seem to work well in Jaffa Cakes. I don't know why. Mm. But none of the other flavours are particularly done. The pineapple, cranberry and orange. I think the cranberry and orange wasn't too bad because there's a bit of the orange flavour. But even then, you know. Mm. Yeah, they're really interesting, and it makes perfect sense to do these other flavours, but they just don't taste quite as nice. Mm. Yeah, it's just the jelly part just doesn't. I don't know what it is. It just, if it's just not as flavoursome. It's just not as flavoursome as the orange one. The orange one just has a really nice amount of orange flavour. It just all works really well, but it just doesn't in these other flavours. Unfortunately, I can't quite remember. You know, it's hard for me to recall what they are really. What the scores I gave them were. So I think they're all probably much of a muchness really. It's a bit worried that I might have given one score and then another one, but I think they all probably are the same. So I've still got the new blackcurrant ones to do. It doesn't say new on this one for some reason, but they are new. I don't know why it doesn't say new on it. Unless they've done them before, of course, but I don't think they have. Anyway, still got them to do, so they might be an improvement, who knows, but I'm a bit sceptical really. But yeah, I don't know, I think they're not unpleasant, they're just not as, there's just no reason really to, you probably have them once and then you probably just go back to regular Jaffa Cakes. You know, I can't see why you would ever go for any of the other flavours other than the regular ones. It'd be nice if you did I think I said this last time as well, like an assortment one where you just did all different flavours, and I think then it'd be nice to have the different flavours as well as the orange ones. You know, it's like a Jaffa Cake assortment box or something. And I think it'd be a good way to do it, but it's just difficult to really wouldn't ever feel like you'd ever go for just one flavour really. It just doesn't, unless you get a few boxes of them and just put them out and people can just nibble different ones and don't know which one it is, and that'd be quite interesting. But again, that's a justification for the assorted one. That's the only time I think I would recommend getting more of them. If you just have a big party and just put a load of them out, people could just grab different ones and they wouldn't know what they were. You know, assuming not allergic to any of them or whatever, you know, which would be a good idea really. So yeah, I think that's the way to do it. But I just think individually, you'd have them once, you just think, well, they're nice-ish, but I'd rather have the proper ones, the orange ones, you know, the orange Jaffa Cakes. So yeah, so I think we probably 3 out of 5 really. As I don't know what I've rated the other ones. I'm hoping about 3 out of 5 as well, because I think the regular Jaffa Cakes are probably a 4.5. Yeah. So, but these ones, yeah, they're just, I like the cherry flavour. And you'd think, you know, it does work okay, I guess, with the dark chocolate, but it's not. But there's not enough flavour for it to really work well with it, if that makes sense. You know, it's just not enough flavour in the jelly, and there hasn't been with the other ones. I don't know. The orange one, for some reason, it's just a perfect flavour for it, and the strength of it and everything. But with these other ones, they've just not managed to replicate that in the same way. Yeah, so they're just not as good. It's not bad or anything, but it's a 3 out of 5. It's just okay. I think you wouldn't have these really over the regular ones unless you just didn't like the regular ones, and for some reason, you know, like the orange flavour or whatever. I think that's the only reason why you wouldn't go for the regular ones. By McVitie's anyway. I mean, obviously, other brands and things could be different, but, you know, comparing them with those really. But even then, other brands and stuff like that, I found that the McVitie's tend to be the best ones in my opinion. So, especially the orange ones anyway. But yeah, 3 out of 5. There we go. So we'll see what the blackcurrant ones are like. Going to review those next. So hopefully that review of these will be out soon. But yeah, check that one out. Check out my other Jaffa Cake reviews. Probably do a playlist of them. Yeah, that'll be in the top right hand corner at some point, or now, or before. But either way, have a look at that, and yeah, have a great day. Leave comments for free. Yeah, please like my video and subscribe if you're not already. Check out the member program. Check out the Discord chat as well. Links in the description. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you soon. Bye.